Everyone, thought I'd post an update, yes. It's quick, but it's just a further explanation plus some commentary. Had to split it into two because it was too long. Next part is in the reply to this reply. First, I'd like to thank everyone who supported my decision. Second, to those who decided I may or use ChatGPT to write this. Ain't nothing I can say will convince you one way or the other. So do your thing, man. The third, I'm not going to divorce my wife or anything like that. She's an incredible woman and as corny as it sounds, my one true love. She's been an amazing mom. Never done anything like this before. Wasn't planning on posting it to social media. She barely even uses Facebook. She just made a misstep here for reasons which I will get into shortly. I can't respond to every comment, but I'll expand on some which caught my attention. About 12. Yo did in fact get the talk from wife when she turned 12, so she knew what was happening. But it was still something she hadn't experienced before, so it threw her a little. I emailed my two closest sisters, and they both said, in their opinions, her reaction was normal. As one of them put it, even at best it can be a shock, regardless of whether or not you're prepared for it. Because it just happens. And even if you felt PMS-style symptoms, without ever having felt them before, you might not guess what they are until AFT word know. I did not notice the decorations being put up. I had to go out and run some errands related to my work. Was gone about 3 to 4 hours. More than enough time for wife to decorate before we had kids. Wife and I agreed we would treat boys or girls the same when it came to bodily functions, i.e. we'd make sure boys would be comfortable going to her with questions or problems if I wasn't around, and vice versa. And over the years we would keep up with age-appropriate literature, so we'd be equally informed. Just so happened we only had girls, around 10 or so. When they started wanting more detailed explanations of where babies come from and such, we always conducted such conversations as a team, making it clear to each of them they could count on either of us. That being said, there have been some things which I never took part in. For example, the 19-year never asked me to take her brush shopping. That was all wife. She did. However, occasionally asked me to pick up tampons or such in the years before she went to college. No. 12-year did not wait to tell me. It happened right after she got home from school on a half day. Wife works 10-hour shifts, so she wouldn't have been there, as I said in my op, for another 4 hours. 12. Yo has always been closer to wife than me. Opening parenthesis 19 was closer to me than wife, but I was who was available. I'm sure that if we'd both been around, 12 yo would have gone to her mom. Bye. Wasn't trying to claim the dialogue was verbatim what we said. My memory isn't that good, but the general tone is there, and some of it I did in fact remember word for word.